Okay, in this video I'm going to show you some of the different stages of making the stepping stones. I've got an order of 11, but 2 are already in stocks, and I need to make 9 of the rainbow mandala. At the moment I have made all 9 bases, concrete bases, and cut all the different pieces. We've got iridescent vitreous glass, and they're cut into either triangles or into quarter squares for the border, and then mirrored ink glass petals with one iridescent glass pebble in the middle. What I'm going to do, none of this is stuck down, so what I'm going to do is get a PVA glue and grout mixture and glue all these pieces down. Here I have glued all the pieces on. I will leave them overnight to dry, and then tomorrow I will be able to grout them. Okay, so they're all grouted. I've got the other 2 to go with this order. The next stage is to paint the backs, to give the underneath a bit of a sand and to paint the backs. All I use is some black acrylic. It's by Scholar System. There's no protection reason in doing this. I do it just for an aesthetic reason, so when the customer gets them they all look nice and uniform in colour. So my next job is going to be to sand all the bottoms down and to give them a paint, and once they're dry they'll all be complete. Okay, so it's as simple as that. When they're finished they just look black, and I'll leave that to dry overnight, and that should be ready to go by tomorrow. So I've missed a step out. These pieces are all glued on. I'm going to be grouting these in with black soon. This one is grouted and complete. This one has to go out tomorrow because that's a Mother's Day present. It's the diesel petal, but with a white background. I don't make too many of these, but the white does help bring the colours out, which you can't always see on the camera. But I'm going to grout these ones in black next. Okay, there's different stages to the grouting. First of all I put it all on like that, and then I leave it to dry for a bit. I've put some water over the top. I just buff some water in, and then I leave it to dry, and then I can go over it with a rag like that, and then I'll do that another time before I leave it to dry completely, and then it has a final polish. So I'll try and show you what I mean about putting a layer of water on there. I have just put on in lots of different directions the grout, and now what I do is I just wet the surface with my finger and smooth it all off. And that should give a nice flat surface. I'm not going to really be able to show you what I do with the edge because I do need 2 hands. But that's what I do with the water. So this is what it looks like with that first wipe down. As you can see, there's still a residue on there, and I will leave it to dry a couple of hours before I buff that off. They're all finished having their grout and wipe. They probably need a final polish. The underneath will need painting, which I will do later on tonight, so they're ready to go out tomorrow. These 5 are going to America and they sold on Etsy, and this one is going within the UK and it's an order on its own. That's sold on eBay, and so that was 18 stepping stones in total completed this week. It's been a very busy week and I've really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell icon so the next time I bring a video out you'll be notified. Bye bye.